Mm-hmm. I decided from now I'm going to start the show with a Bible verse, and not long ones that are drawn out and put everybody to sleep. But how about this one? Psalms 118:1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. I like it. I can remember Psalms 118. Yep, the dogs are outside. Tilly caught a bunny yesterday evening, and I don't think she heard it, but she had it out in the yard. And it's almost dark time. I got out there and it was all wet, like she had it in her mouth or something. So I brought it in and put a towel in one of my dresser drawers and put it in there with a little bit of water, a piece of lettuce. And I checked this morning; it was still alive, and it had moved around in the drawer. So I suppose it's okay. I'll sneak it out uh, front when it gets daylight and let it go. But yeah, they're out there now sniffing all around the deck out back because that's where they've been staying at underneath it. Um, Tilly's ready to come now. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, little guy. Come on, buddy. Good job. There. Stop. There we go. I don't think you need a treat this time, do you? You just had one. All right. I gave you one more for being good, even though you called a rabbit yesterday. You made me mad. But we were just doing what dogs do already. We give you one to keep you occupied for a while. Thank you. There you go, little buddy. There you go, Chill. That's good for your teeth. Thompson Outdoors and More. Good morning. Oh, goodness, trying to get going today. It's a busy day yesterday. The people about the Medicaid called me yesterday. I think I was on the phone with them for probably a good hour. They asked me a whole bunch of questions about Dad and them and their situations, and gave me a whole list of stuff I gotta either fax to them or download on their site, one of the two. And so I gotta spend the next couple of days pulling that stuff up and scanning it, and all kinds of stuff, man. Like, Jesus, what else do you want? But the lady was real nice. Oh, really? How far? Where are you going? Where are you starting and where are you ending, I should say? Dad did wake up a minute ago to use the bathroom, but he went back to bed. Hopefully, he goes back to sleep. I should have went fishing. I couldn't, but if I could have, I should have went fishing 2 days ago. It was cool out. It's starting to get hot again, which means if I do go fishing, it's going to be hot. Now, if I go carp fishing, that is, I go cat fishing at night over at Summit, but then I got to carry all my stuff out down to the bank. It's about, I don't know, 100 yards or 200 yards maybe. And when you're fat and old like me, that 200 yards gets longer every year. Taking a long drive today. Gonna go get some skips, they say. Taking a long drive today. It's nice and clear, and I don't see any fog in the field, so maybe the humidity ain't too bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Not a problem. I don't. My brain don't work that way. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't. Yeah, no worries. I wouldn't even. My. I don't think like that. But yeah, I understand 100%. I understand. And I never figured that kind of stuff out. You know what I mean? Like somebody shares a confidence with you because they evidently like you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're a good person here. I'll tell you where we go, man. You can go get you a couple. And then they do something like that. And then those four friends probably told two other friends each who, like you said, they come in and clean you out. That's just wrong in so many ways. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? There we go. Something. I don't know. I got something messed up here. I was trying to get the live on my phone so I can do the chat thing. Make people mods if I need to. Click on that one and see what happens. Yeah, come on. It's gonna be one of them days, isn't it? Let's see. Nope. Catch a Better Life Daily Devotional. That's Jimmy Houston. Every morning he has a Bible verse and stuff. Undisclosed location. Good call. Yep. Chizu, 3 hours. Yeah, I reckon. Now, why isn't it going there when I push the button? I don't understand this. View channel. It says I'm live. Push. Oh, there it went. Finally. Goodness gracious. Oops. So are y'all on the road already, or are you just getting ready to leave? Was it 3 miles east of the Watts Bar Dam? Jody should get a big discount because she's got that drilled into everybody's head. What'd you do? Go in there and eat all the food? Huh? Oh, yeah. Come here. You got Boogie out here. Come here. Come on. Did you eat that treats already? It was awful hard to be eating that quick, guys. Seriously. Did you eat it that quick? Oh, it's a leaf. Okay. But yeah, I don't know uh, if you heard me earlier, but my big dog caught one of them baby bunnies yesterday, and it was just getting dark. And so I went out there and run her off, sort of leave the baby rabbit alone, but it was all covered and it was all wet, so she'd had it in her mouth, but it wasn't hurt. It wasn't, hurt or broke up or chewed up or anything like that. It was alive. So I picked it up and I brought it in and I put it in one of my dresser drawers with a towel and a piece of lettuce and some water just to make sure it was okay. And it had moved around last night inside the dresser. So when it gets daylight enough, I'll take it out front and let it go by the deck out front. And hopefully it'll know better than to come into the back where the dogs are. But it's been out there pushing its fate or testing its fate the last week or so because it'll be out there and take off running when the dogs come out. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't do that because one of these days the dog is going to catch you. And sure enough. But sorry about falling asleep yesterday. I'm glad Rustic was here. I sometimes I don't get a full night's sleep. You know, sometimes I get woke up because Dad's got to go to the bathroom or something, and I don't know about you, but I'm never right or the same if I don't get if I'm asleep and I wake up and go back to sleep, then I wake up later and I'm never, just don't feel like you had a good night's sleep. About to head out. Cool. I like driving early in the morning. I miss when I raced dirt bikes most of my life, and I really liked the ones that were close to me, which close to me was 2 to 3 hours away, and there were no races here close. But I used to like getting up early Sunday morning, like 5 o'clock, and taking off. No cars out, just really cool. That's a fond memory I'll have about throughout my life because we done it for so many years. But I always like that Sunday morning and usually till about 8 o'clock. It's there's nobody out hardly, and I kind of miss doing that. I'd like to be able to go and even not race, just go and ride the trails. You know what I mean? Sign up for like the trail rider class or something, and it starts in the last row back, and they just ride it for fun. Because my racing days are pretty much over. Morning, Uncle Lou. You want a bunny? I got baby bunny rabbit. If you need it, let me know. I'll ship it over to you. Nah, I'll take him outside this morning and let him go. I didn't want to take him back out last night in the dark, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if he's not sleeping under the deck, then he would have had to go to wherever he sleeps at. And, something might have got him on the way there, so I thought I'd wait till daylight. My dog caught one of them rabbits, Uncle Lou, yesterday, one of the babies. He's about that big. And didn't hurt it, I don't think. I mean, I picked it up and brought it in the house, put it in one of my dresser drawers with a towel and some lettuce and stuff. He looks like he's okay this morning, so I'm gonna let him go later out front in the day, when it's daylight. Yeah, yeah, Jody's good people, man. She's one of the first people that I, met because I've only been coming. I just started catfishing about 3 years ago, and because I take care of Dad, I don't get to go a lot. So I haven't, even though I just started, I haven't done a whole lot. I usually go down if I get a chance, like if Dad goes to respite or whatever, and I get 5 days uh, that I got free. I usually try to go down and fish at least a day with J Dog. And Jody's, she used to scare me. What, 2 years ago or so, she'd be out there by herself all night, and then she'd be driving home tired as all get out, and I'd call her on the phone and talk to her. Are you all right? You should be careful driving like that. Hey, been on, how are you, honey? It's good to see you guys. Y'all get up early, don't you? But I can't believe, I just filled that application out for Dad's the Medicaid thing, Medicare, whichever one it is, and I couldn't believe they called me already. And actually, the shower lady was here. I was just lucky I happened to pick the phone up. If I hadn't, it's hard telling what had happened. But I got a whole list of crap I got to find, and like for instance, the Sportster he has that he gave to me that I ain't changed the title over on yet, and I need to. Well, it's got a salvage title, okay, because it was wrecked. He bought it wrecked from a place that buys, totaled vehicles, and brought it home, and the front end was messed up on it, and they just put a front end on it. Other than that, it was perfectly fine, to be honest with you. And I'm wondering what that does to the value having a rebuilt title or a salvage title, I mean. So I got to estimate the value on everything like the cars they have. Fortunately, we don't have anything newer than 2009, so all of them were old and not worth a lot of money. Yeah, no, man. I may go to J Dogs one day this weekend. I don't know yet. Even if it's Friday or Monday, I trying to think. There was something I needed to do, and I messed up Thursday. I got an appointment to get tires put on my car, but I got to take Dad over to the nursing home Thursday sometime. Usually I do it at like 2 o'clock, but I made the appointment for 2 o'clock, so I'm going to have to take him earlier, which he's going to be overly stoked about. You know what I mean? So I haven't told him yet. We haven't had the argument. That's what's today, Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? If it is, then we have to have the argument today because he doesn't like to go to the nursing home. And I'm like, I understand that, but I need a break also. And it's kind of funny with the dementia. It's almost like they become children again. So it's almost like he pouts like a child would. You know what I mean? And so I'll tell him, hey, I got to take you to respite tomorrow, and I'll pick you up Tuesday, and he'll start pouting about it. Well, I don't want to go there, and it's literally like arguing with a child. Well, the nursing home he goes to, they're pretty cool. You know what I mean? And his nurse that comes here twice a week and gives him his medication and checks him out and everything, well, she does it there also. That's one of her places she goes to through the company, so she'll see him Thursday and Friday while he's there, and then again on Monday. Yeah, Benoit, it is sad. I went through it with Grandma, but that wasn't as bad for me as it is going through it with Dad. It's it can be real challenging sometimes, and you have to remind yourself that you're dealing with someone whose mental capacity has declined to the point, they're almost like a child. It doesn't make it any easier, but it helps to try to remember that. Yeah, it's funny. The first two times he went to this place, it's real fancy. I mean, it's like $6,000 a month to stay there. And his hospice nurse, I was talking to her about we're going to have to put him in a nursing home before long. And I was talking to her about it. She said, well, there's this little one over in Dunkirk. It's not very big and it's old. She said, but they score 100 on their state inspections every single year, or twice a year, I guess. I was like, really? She said, yeah, and it's on my uh, route or whatever you want to call it. So I talked to the social worker and said, hey, for Dad's next respite, can he go over there? And even though he grumbled and bit to moan, going there, but when I picked him up, he said, well, I like this one a whole lot better. I'm like, really? Better than the real nice new place? Yeah, yeah, they should definitely. Yeah, I think you're right. Young Duo of the Year. Yeah. But he said that, like there's a young guy there, their activities dude or something, and they do bingo 1 or 2 days, I guess. And the guy come to his room personally and said, come on, Jack, you go with us, and he didn't want to go. And the guy wouldn't take no for an answer and got him to go down there with him and play bingo. And I think that helped a lot. And so we're going to go back there again. I think that's the nursing home I'm going to put him in, even though it's older. It's real small, so you don't have as many people, and you have almost like a county school. You have a lower nurse to patient ratio. I don't know. There's just so much stuff to deal with. I'd be lying if some days I didn't just get overwhelmed and say, man, why in the F am I have to do all this stuff? Then I feel selfish for thinking like that naturally. But the Constitution didn't guarantee you happiness. It said you're guaranteed the pursuit of happiness. So it is what it is. But the whole gist of the story is I hope to go fishing this weekend. I know there was a pretty full moon yesterday, or last night anyway. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it sure seems to hit every time I have a freaking respite. It seems to be a full moon. Yeah, I've been a while, but you got to understand in this group here, 30 is real young. But yeah, I think you guys ought to be nominated for something on the Catfish Awards this year. But my people I vote for never win anyway. So I know the first year I went over there was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I could only go over for Saturday and I had to drive back home because, Pop. And it was cool because driving home, I got to watch the awards thing on my phone on YouTube while I was driving home. And this year, it was on Friday, I think. It's like, man, that don't work. I didn't get to go anyway this year. Hey, Don, how are you, buddy? Good morning. Headed to the park. So you probably already there, aren't you? I sure can't wait till Eric gets his glasses and goes back and passes his test. Morning, Stuart. I'm praying for him to pass his test because you almost get into a routine or almost like a habit. I've been there since five. Goodness gracious, dude, no, that's wrong. No, I'm kidding. It's nice. I get up at 4:35 every day now. I think that's when Hogleg quit doing the show. I think that had it was like we were all used to having the same, doing the same thing every day or every morning, and little dog's laying there, and big dog's got his head laying on him, and he morning's doing you. So when he ended the show, it's like, what are we gonna do? Because mornings weren't the same. So me and Rustic have tried our best to fill that void again. I mean, he done an actual show with announcements and all that crap, and I'm just here talking crap because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. And I really don't have the desire to learn, to be honest with you. It's not that important to me. I'd rather just the fact that I can even get a picture up, that before the start of the show, then that picture comes up. The fact I can do that's really amazing, actually. Can't believe it's Wednesday already, man. Time just goes so fast. My finger's almost healed up, man. But it's still tender. If I hit it this morning helping Dad get back in bed. And it hurts like crap when you do that. I'm serious, man. It's like, geez, ooh, that hurts. And I suppose it's going to be tender like that for a while. Yeah, you definitely believe me. Yeah, about 50s when I started feeling it. I mean, I had so many dirt bike injuries when I was young, both knees real bad and shoulders from racing dirt bikes. And we race in the woods through trees and stuff, and you got like shoulder pads and stuff on, but still, man, you keep, you try to shortcut the corners as close as you can. You hit your shoulder on trees and crap like that. And your dad and all his friends try to warn you at about 20 years old that, hey, you might find something better to do because you're going to hurt every day of your life when you get our age. Sure enough, man. Yeah, I know, stealing you, but I don't. I mean, I had to set alarms on my phone for each show that comes on, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You know what I mean? Because I never remember what they are. I got Catfish Weeklies on Mondays now. I know that. That's the only one I know by heart. So I don't even know when they are, to be honest with you. Going to catch some bait. I think it'd be fun just to go skipjack fishing, man. That looks like a lot of fun. If a guy like me who wasn't going there to catch it, to catch a vast amount of a lot of numbers, if I just go in there to catch some, I think it'd be fun. I'd take maybe an ultralight with some 6 pound test and make it fun. But I understand, like when Rustic goes and stuff, he's there to catch as many as he can. I suppose I could probably fish for them. I don't know. Not skipjack. I suppose they're shad or something. But Markland Locks, they're on the Ohio. It's just this side of Madison, Indiana. I don't know. I don't know if you can catch anything there or not. But I think you can. I remember we used to stop there when I was a kid and go fishing on the way home. And now you can cross the river in Madison and drive up the south side, the Kentucky side of the Ohio River to the Markland Dam. Then you can drive across it to the other side. But what's kind of cool, they have a place there you can pull into the dam, and they have like an observation deck, and you can go up on it and you can watch the boats go through the locks, which is kind of cool if you've never seen it happen before. Yeah, I bet it can be aggravating. I like the cast net stuff. Stan 3's supposed to be sending me one sometime, or else I'm supposed to get it from him at CatCon. I can't remember what I told him, but hey, good morning, dog. I know going fishing with J Dog, we go out. He goes out and we, cast net fish, and it's it's pretty fun. Actually, it's kind of cool and fun at the same time. The because he's got a couple really good spots for throwing the cast net. You know what I mean? And it doesn't take them long to get a whole mess of them. Stuart, it's early in the morning, so we're going to be calm and smooth and quiet. Okay? No exciting, fast movement early in the morning. There you go. Nice and mellow.
I've just woke up.
Good morning, Chris M.
I've I've not long woke up, so
Yeah, I woke up about an
I've
hour ago. Little guy wakes up and jumps out of the bed, and that wakes me up and lets me know it's time to get up and let him out.
good morning, everybody.
You headed home from work yet, dog? Or are you still there? Hey, Nubby, good morning. Good to see you. But it's going to be a nice day today. Unfortunately, I got to start digging through old files of mom and them and find things like birth certificate, the original thing from when Dad's pension started, which was in what, '09 or something like that, maybe. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago, and I got to find all this stuff. And I don't know if I got to find a social security card or find something that has it on it, something like that. But and then I gotta take time and scan all of them and send them to them, and then they'll get back with me on the ones that maybe they're not legible or whatever. And then I got to pull bank statements from April to current.
Morning, Tim.
I think they wanted the either end of month or first of the month balances. Where you going, Chris?
Bug.
What happened? You just come in, didn't you? There. Yeah. You come in earlier and I didn't see you. Let me scroll up here, buddy. I'm horrible at watching chat. That's why I like Eric and them always hook me up on that. Yeah, you just came in. Are you leaving already? Okay, Chris, if you got to go, buddy, take care. Have an awesome day today, man.
Take care, Chris.
Can I pet that dog? Where's that dog at? He needs petted. Yeah, I know that place where J Dog catches me, dude. I'm telling you, man, he can fill up a half a 5-gallon bucket in no time. And it was pretty cool to learn and watch them how they do it and stuff. Because I know I would be carp fishing at the reservoir here by my house because that's the only thing you can catch on the bank, And I would see the seagulls, for lack of a better word. That's what they look like. They're out there flying around. I'd see them all diving down in the water, and that would be shad swimming in the circles. And I thought, well, if I had a boat, at least I know where I can go cast that shad at. But out there where they're at, I don't know how that works because the water's probably 20 foot deep. So I don't know if you throw the net in and then start pulling it and it closes or what. Because it wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't make it all the way to the bottom. But I'm learning.
Morning, my brother Josh.
Next year, I'll get to put a lot of the stuff I learned into practice. But so I gotta go through my notes this morning because I don't remember what all I wrote down. I asked that lady if she couldn't email me a list or something. It'd be a lot easier. Good morning, Eric. When will your glasses be in? I miss you driving. I haven't seen my taco truck in 2 weeks almost.
Bugman, I put an announcement in your chat a while back, a little ways up. I will be doing Uncle Rick's, who's retired Rick. I could just call him Uncle Rick. I'll be doing his hump day on my channel. He can't make it tonight.
Who is it? Retired Rick?
Yeah. So
he's basically giving about. Yeah. What time's that come on our time?
7. Well, you in Eastern or you stand
Eastern.
Central?
I'm Eastern. That's right. God's time. Yeah.
So should be 8 p.m. 8 p.m. your time.
Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Y'all. I know somebody was talking about Retired Rick's live. It might have been Danny Stone. I don't remember, but yeah. We'll stop by and say hey tonight. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of his lives, but Wednesdays? Today Wednesday? Yeah. Usually, it's because I have Bible study. That's why. I remember now where I may actually go to the church today for Bible study. Hopefully, if Dad's feeling all right and not being crazy, I can. Morning, Eric.
Morning.
So hopefully I can actually go because they're starting a new series at the church this week, and I'd like to get in on it.
Wendy says hi.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning, Eric. Bugman. Wendy says hi.
Who's that?
Wendy, my missus.
Yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
hello.
Hello.
What time is it there?
What's up, Steel?
20 to 12
20 to 12 in the morning.
in the lunch.
Okay, so you're only what, 4 or
5
5
hours ahead of
hours
me.
ahead of me.
Morning, you old crippled Uncle Lou.
I used to, when I was in Germany, I'd always get confused on what time it was, and I'd call here at some crazy time and wake mom and dad up.
Well, if you're in Germany, there you're an hour in front of us.
Yeah, I think it was 5 hours.
You're
So
5 hours in front of. Well, we're 5 hours in front of you, so
it would have been 6 then. Yep.
Germany's an hour
So
in front of us.
Yeah. So that would have been 6 hours when I called them.
Yeah.
Which meant if I wanted to talk to them in the daytime, their time, I'd have to, or in the afternoon, say evening time after they get off work, I'd have to call them at nighttime. Back then you didn't have cell phones or nothing. They had a place in the library with a bank of phones you could go to and call home.
Morning, Jimmy.
You had to put your name on the list,
Morning,
say,
Steve.
I'm going to make a phone call at 7 o'clock tonight or whatever.
Morning, Jimmy. I'm gonna call about my classes today to see if they're in yet.
Yes, if you stay on them, maybe they'll get in quicker. Maybe they come in and they're sitting in a box in the back. That'd be cool. Do you think you'll pass when you have them?
It's a
Yes.
possibility. I don't know.
You should have tried to remember what the letters were. Try to memorize them. Yeah, they're probably different every time, though. Jimmy
Doubt
G,
it.
good morning. You got to pass, man. It's just throwing my whole life out of whack right now. Probably.
Yours.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know there's no way I could stand being in a warehouse all day like that.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes you just got to make it look like you're busy and if somebody's around or whatever, even though you're really not.
Good morning, Lisa.
It's harder to make yourself look busy than it is to be busy, actually. Morning, Lisa Elliott. Yeah, shaman's harder to do than actually doing work, I think.
I don't know if I said good morning to Seabass Josh, but good morning, Seabass Josh.
Oh, if I fall asleep this morning, I'm going to just end the live the first time I fall asleep.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Uncle Luke?
Morning, Lisa.
Boil some of them brain cells. Good morning, Jody. We were talking about you earlier.
Good morning, Jody.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan. 1 a.m. my time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central time. So I will be fishing and running Uncle Rick's Hump Day from my stream. So I want to try and get some more sleep.
You lost me there, or Chris.
Hey, Jody, when are you gonna get baked towels?
Yeah, it was good. It was Thompson's Outdoors. They were going getting ready to take off to go catch skips, and we were talking about you, about how annoying you are to him, and the fact that he's had to treat you nice and he doesn't really want to. I'm kidding. I better quit. I'm stirring shit. No, we were laughing about 3 miles east of the Watts Bar Dam. Everybody knows that now because of you, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? I got this darn thing. There we go. Oh,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going back to sleep.
Dude, I wouldn't be up if I didn't have to be. I mean, I don't have a choice. The dogs wake up, I got to get up, or else they'll start whining and wake everyone else up. And I'd much rather me be able to get up and it be quiet than them whining and waking everyone up and then it being noisy in here.
What's wrong, Jody? Hope you feel better soon.
Jody's got cooties. That's what's wrong with her.
If them cooties make you catch big flatheads, I want some of them. Yep, I could get hold of J Dog. Forget what the last text was. Yes. Oh, when I fell asleep, he texted me, and I didn't see it till afternoon time. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I was just for some reason I don't know. Maybe everything catches up with you, and you just have one of them days you're tired. But I seen his text later that afternoon. And it said, "Wake up, dummy! You're doing a live." And I'm like, boy, that would have been some helpful information had I heard the text come in when it came in originally. It's morning, J Dog. If you're back, if you're out there creeping, I don't know if you're up this early yet or not.
Morning, Benoit. You see that little orange car he's got for sale, Buggy?
He said something about a car.
Yeah, he's got a little orange Chevy. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's Aveo or something.
Huh.
Little hatchback.
Yeah. I got an appointment Thursday to get the tires put on the Buick, and then I called my buddy that owns a muffler shop, and he said just to bring the Buick out and drop it off, and they'd take care of it for me. But I was like, well, that'd be nice, but I don't have nobody, that can follow me over there and take me back. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may ask them if I come over early in the morning when they first open, if they can start on it, and I'll just sit there and read or something while they're doing it. And, it don't bother me none. I can kill 2 hours easily.
How's you two, Gabby and Allison? How are you both? As Ben was fishing. I only know them by Gabby and Allison.
Bulletin Barbecue, good morning. Which I still, after I get done with the Buick, I still got to take the little Ford in and have them pick. I'm sure they know why it shuts off at 60 mile an hour, but I've researched every darn
Barbecue.
Ford and Escape form there is, and I can't find any of them that are. I mean, I find some that are addressing it, but I haven't found any form, threads that actually say, what it is. Because it said, a bunch of different things, and one of them it was a fuel pump thing. And then in the other one, it was something up around the motor in the fuel delivery system or something. But all of them say it's, fuel delivery related. But it was cool. In one of the videos, the guy was changing the fuel pump. And there's a little hatch in the back there that you raise the carpet up, and there's a hatch that opens up, and it's right there. But he also said to drain as much of the gas out of the tank as you can. Well, I got a full tank in there. I mean, it'd take forever to drive all that gas out of it at, 50 mile an hour or below.
Morning still.
But I still think I'll probably just take it in and let them fix it because and all my tools are in boxes in the garage. Still, I ain't got a workbench set up or nothing.
Make it across the road.
Oh, so I have no idea where half my tools are that I'd need to work on it anyway. Which it would be nice to have time to go through the garage and get it cleaned out and at least get my pegboard with my tools and stuff set up. You know what I mean?
It would
'Cause
be nice to take that motorcycle out for a ride too.
yeah,
Probably
that.
got 2 inches of dust on it.
Oh, every bit of that. That's one I am going to do. I'm going to change the Guzzi and the Sportster titles over, and I need to do that. In fact, I
I'm
need
going to
to
be
call that
I'm,
lady at Social Security and say, "Hey, do you want me to include those, even though he had given them to me 2 years ago? I just had never changed the titles over yet."
I'm going to be making my own worm farm.
Are you kidding me, Jody? I would email him back and say, "What exactly does that have to do with catfishing?" And thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, I can see Buggy riding a motorcycle down the highway,
Dude, I put a lot of miles
doing 35 in a 60.
on the interstate. Yep. Nope. Actually, if I'm say I was going to ride from here to J Dogs, the only time I'm going to hit the interstates from 285 there to get across the river, and then I'm going to get off on the first exit and find 2-lane highway or whatever to get over. But yeah, I got a few miles. I don't like riding on the interstate. I don't care what kind of motorcycle you're on. 2 different times I've had people come over on me on the interstate trying to merge into the lane that I was in. And the best part is that
People don't pay attention.
no, exactly. But that 84 Moto Guzzi that I got, it has these 2 horns on it. And I'm telling you, dude, they're as loud as a semi horn. So I'll make people jump when they start over next to it. It cracks me up. That's probably the best thing about that motorcycle is how loud the horn is. And whoever the company that makes it definitely knows you need a loud horn on a motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Which that'd be a nice project this winter to take it apart, get it all cleaned up, and put it back together. I need to put new carburetors on it. I've rebuilt the ones on it twice, and they're a really bad design carburetor anyway. It's the only thing on that bike that's actually a bad design. It was kind of ahead of its time back in '84. Like the back brake pedal. Okay, when you press it, it's metered, and it applies. You got 2 disc brakes on the front, one on the right and one on the left. Well, the handle up here activates the disc brake on the left. The brake foot pedal that you do your back brake with, it activates the back brake and the disc on the right side. And it's metered because, I forget, there's like 60% of your stopping power is in the front, which, most people, when you're teaching a new person to ride, teaching them or getting them accustomed to using the front brake properly is not easy to do. And then you got to tell them if it's gravelly or something like that, don't do what I just taught you to do with the brakes. Use the back brake. But it's an interesting design. It's called a Moto Guzzi. Most people's never even heard of them before. But it's a classic, man.
I remember never to hit the front brakes when I was riding my bicycle when you flip over the handlebars.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I did that my sufficiency test. My mind just went blank, and I pushed the wrong brake, and I went right over the handlebars.
I'm just lucky from dirt bike racing all them years. I already knew, how much the front brake. I mean, when you ride a dirt bike, you keep 2 fingers on the front brake at all times. And that's another thing that's hard to teach someone is, usually when you're racing, you got 2 fingers on the brake and 2 fingers on the clutch. And eventually you get to where they all work in sequence with one another, and it's a beautiful thing. Or else you crash because you don't know how to do it right. Danny Stone, Danny Stone, Danny Stone. Yeah, no doubt, man. She's not as bad as she used to be, though, driving home half asleep,
Good
3
morning,
years ago or
Danny.
so. I better turn my thing off because I've got a cigarette. I forgot some people get triggered. If you're easily triggered, it's probably not a good program to watch.
Yeah, if you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be watching the bogey program, or you're a bad.
No. Yeah, if you got children and you have this on, you're a bad parent. Someone needs to take your kids from you. Eric, did you hear me say that Big Dog caught the bunny yesterday evening? And it was dark out already, but I went out to get her because she wasn't coming in, and I heard the bunny squeal. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I went out and run her off of it and picked it up and brought it in the house. It was all wet where she'd had it in his mouth, but I don't think it was hurt. So I put it in one of my dresser drawers with a towel and a little thing with some water and stuff in it for the night to make sure it could still walk and everything. And I'll take it out this morning here in a little bit and release it out front. I didn't want to, take it back out at nighttime, and set it back out there in the grass. Something could come and eat it. So I figured it's probably
big old hawk.
Yeah, it's probably safest thing
for now.
Yeah. So I let it stay in the house last night. And it's little. I mean, it ain't 4.5, 5 inches long, maybe. A baby guy. Seymour Cannabis, how are you this morning? Good to see you.
So, Jody, when are you going to get baked house? So when you beat people, they have something to cry their tears into. At least I won't need them or Curtis. I mean,
yeah, you guys got some kind of jinx or something on her. Because any other people, she'd kick your butt bad. But for some reason, she has a bad night when she fishes against you guys. Off to see the Wizard of Skipjack. All right, man. You guys be safe driving, okay? And I hope God blesses you with a whole cooler full.
See you there, Josh.
Jody needs them. I can't believe it's Wednesday. I got to start getting Dad's stuff together to take him to respite. And then I got to have the argument with him this afternoon to remind him that he's going tomorrow. Which it's fun. I should just click a tape player and let it play over and over on the TV every time because it's about the same crap every time. Well, I don't want to go. Yeah, I know that, Dad, but you got to go. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's not good for your mental health or your physical health.
Exactly.
You need a break every once in a while.
Yep. And I need longer than 5 days. I know that. I wouldn't think it would cost much. I think you could fold them up in like a manila envelope and mail them out. But I don't know much. I know postage is crazy high anyhow. Go kayaking, you'd never catch my fat butt in a kayak. I can tell you that right now. That is the one thing that will never, ever happen. Even if it was one that had a motor on it, either a trolling motor or whatever, I still know. There's no way I see myself in a kayak.
It's not the point of getting in it. It's the point of getting out of it.
Exactly. Or not falling out while I'm out in the lake catching a fish.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, now 30 years ago or so, I could see it. Even 40 years ago, when I was in my 20s, I could see it all day, man. I'd have had one for sure. And I'll tell you, they're almost getting out of control. I was fishing over at Summit Lake the last time, and I'll bet there was 20 of them people put in while I was there that day. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either, unless people want to pay the postage.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no guarantee that it gets to them with the post office today. I mean, all the stuff I send nowadays, I send it registered where it's got to have a signature so I know that whoever it was got it. I learned that with the IRS because they will lie and tell you they didn't receive something when you know they did because you sent it to them. So I started sending everything registered mail, and then I quit getting the lying part about not getting whatever form it was they needed me to send.
Morning, Tim.
Good morning.
I gotta go finish unloading this truck.
She going to skip in the kayak. That's cool. Oh yeah, Jody, for sure. I mean, the postage is out of hand anyway.
Well, you go back to the old J Dog philosophy. You don't get a Jody bait towel unless you go fishing with Jody,
Yep,
like J Dog used to with his orange T-shirts.
yep.
I think that's a good idea, though.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's exclusive.
You must not like me. I never got a T-shirt or anything from him. Just a kick in the
Well,
ass out the door.
I think he was out of your size when you first came down.
Yeah, I'm sure. That or he just don't like me and he lets me come down and go fishing so I don't talk bad about him on YouTube.
I don't wear his orange shirt because I think it's got bad juju on it. I'll wear the red one or the blue one. I have, but
yeah,
I won't wear the orange one.
Well, I always try to wear my catfish hat when I go fishing because it seems like if I don't do any good. But if I wear the catfish hat, I usually at least catch something. Hey, 205, good morning. It's a nice morning today. I went to bed fairly early last night, 11:30 or so maybe. But I forgot I got up at 1. Dad used the bathroom.
I think I was in bed by 10:30 to be honest. Maybe earlier than that.
Yeah, I need to be.
Well, working in this warehouse, boy, you take a shower and it's time to sleep.
Yep, I'll bet. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll bet it is.
How are you, Dan?
I miss doing, and it sounds stupid, but I miss doing manual labor sometimes. Nowadays,
Yeah, I don't miss it.
like doing the mailbox, doing the posthole digger thing on the mailbox. I was sore the next day, but it was a good sore because my fat butt don't ever do anything. Mm. My finger, if I open it, open my hand out straight with my fingers as straight as I can get them, it hurts. Like the skin's tight or something, you know what I mean? I keep working at trying to stretch the skin or whatever, but it's weird. And it itches a lot, so that means it's healing. That's what I was always told anyway.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
Yeah, until sometimes you finally figure out the things your brother told you when you were a kid were actually not true.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things I remember that I thought were true my whole life until I was like, you got to be kidding me. He was lying all that time. I forget what it was. I'll think of it in a minute.
Like the only way to test a 9-volt battery is to put your tongue on it.
Yep, exactly, stuff like that. Yeah.
When you go get you one of them little Christmas lights, pull the bulb out and check it that way.
Yep. Exactly. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Little things like that you thought were real your whole life until you're an adult and you realize, oh man, that was bullshit the whole time. I forget one of them that him and his buddies used to tell me that I thought was real, and I can't remember it for the life of me. But you'd laugh if I could remember what it was, because I believed it all the way up until I was in my late 20s, probably. So remember that the lies you tell a young person, they may actually believe their whole life unless you let them know you're lying about it.
I could never come to break any kid's heart saying that Santa Claus isn't real. I could
You
never do
know,
that.
you know the biggest lie Curtis tells me?
What's that?
He's a better fisherman than me.
I'm not saying anything. I'm like Switzerland with you two. I'm remaining neutral on all subjects. I need to check my night crawlers in the fridge and see if they're dead. If they are, I need to throw them away and get some more. Because it's always good to keep a thing in night crawlers. Because you never know when you might say, man, I'm going to go fishing. Bait shop's closed. I'm like, oh, wait, I got some night crawlers. Because you're always going to catch something on a night crawler. It may not be what you're targeting, but you'll catch something.
Well, this is what I said earlier. I am going to be doing my own wormery for worms.
Oh, be careful. You better talk to Hogleg about that. Because they'll get out of control quick. You'll have a billion worms crawling around. Yeah, Hogleg.
The way I'm going to be doing this is going to be pretty sweet. So
they're near the end of the show run. Hogleg, he had that worm farm, and he used to talk about it. And I guess they multiply kind of quick, about like rabbits.
that's fine. More worms, the free bait I get.
Uh-huh. We'll
Then
get
I'll
back
have a
to
light.
that. We'll get back
I'll
to
have a light.
that next year after you get it built and see what happens. There's nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're gonna ruin, the shed or whatever. It's just you'll have a thing wherever you grow them at or whatever, and it'll get crowded quick. But then you can always sell them to your buddies or go down to wherever people fish at and set you up a little table or a cooler with a bunch of nightcrawler tubs in it. Sell them for 50 cents cheaper than the bait shop does, and they'll all be gone in no time.
Well, I got quoted £4 for a tub of worms across a year, which is roughly about give or take $7. And I was like, what? £4 for a tub of worms?
£4. I know when I was a kid in the summertime, we would always start watering the front yard about an hour before dark and literally water it continuous until it got dark. And then go out and hunt night crawlers, crawl around on your hands and knees with a flashlight. And because the water would bring all the night crawlers up, but you got to be quick because they'll shoot back in their little hole real quick.
Yeah.
And
Best
so,
places, me and Curtis and my other brothers and few friends, we used to go to the baseball diamonds after a big rain. That's the best place to get worms.
really, I never thought about that. Yeah. Good morning, Dave.
We used to catch them and then sell them to the bait shop.
Yeah, we always, because in the summertime, mom and
Morning,
dad would
Dave.
go to work. So me and my buddy, my friend across the road that was my age, we would, pack us up a sandwich and stuff and cut through the cornfields back to Buck Creek and fish all day. I mean, we were like in elementary school when we done that stuff. You couldn't let your kids do that nowadays.
Morning, David Bozark.
I can remember having a seining net and a bucket and getting on the city bus to downtown where White River comes through and going seining for crawdads, and have a dozen crawdads in the bucket and get back on the bus to go home. The guy'd make us sit in the back because the net and stuff smelled like the river, and we probably did too. But he always let us, bring it back on to take them home with us.
The good old days when people used to go outside. Now all they do is play
Yep.
video games.
Yep, 100%.
My biggest downfall was I was at Blood Donors one time, quite recently actually, and went out fishing, and I forgot I had my what do you call it, flotation suit on, and it just stunk of squid, and I was like, oh no. Lassie's like, what's the matter with you? What's that smell? We went, it's squid juice, bait juice, and she's like, no way. And I went, well, I've just been fishing. I'm
She's
coming
like,
here to give
I was
blood.
going to say, yeah, my wife would have said, don't come in the house. You take that off out in the garage. Put it in a bag and take it in the laundry and put it in the wash right now.
Go straight.
I used to laugh. I'd have to take my dirt bike gear after a race, usually a muddy race. I'd take it and have to lay it out in the side yard and let it dry and hose it off with the power washer. Get all the mud off of it before I could wash it. How you doing today, Mr. Dave Bozarth? You doing all right, buddy? It's 7 o'clock already. You're kidding me.
Nope, 7 o'clock, 70
Yes.
degrees.
It felt a little warmer this morning. Let little guy out at 4:30, a little bit before 5. I usually go out with him that first time in the morning and go out on the deck and look around and see what's happening. And this morning I went out and it was warmer than it has been the last few mornings.
Yeah, they said
Right,
we're
I'm going to
supposed
try and get
60.
some more sleep, guys, because I'm getting tired.
All right, Stuart,
60.
man, I'll try and stop in this evening.
All right, Stuart, have a good day.
If it's still going after my Bible study, I'll stop in.
I'll be going until at least 2-3 o'clock in the morning, your guys' time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's way late. All right, yeah, you'll still be going. I'll stop in when I get home from church.
No problem.
All right, man, sleep well.
Will do. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Pop-Tart time.
That's a small success, exactly. Pop-Tart time. Look at you now. You got me. I'm gonna have to go in here and get a Pop-Tart in a little bit.
No, I have to eat something when I take my medication, and normally around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I try to take it every morning.
Yeah, no doubt, Joe. Yeah, no kidding. I've been in the lake loading my boat. At least I'm not working third shift at a gas station right now. Man, dude, it's a kind of a long way to your work from your house.
Yeah. It's like a 40, 45-minute drive, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's even longer because they have Courtright closed, so I can't cut through the back way.
Oh, okay. Yep. I hate that. Summertime, you always get that. All your good shortcuts get closed because they're paving or redoing a bridge or something.
Redoing a bridge.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on around the country right now. Because there's a lot of bridges that need redone real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about those motorcycles. I don't know whether to go ahead and change them into my name, because I already told
Well,
the Social Security lady or whatever department she's in that he had them. But, I mean, he gave them to me 5 years ago, probably 4 years ago. I just never changed the titles over.
if you're not going to use them, you might as well sell them and let somebody else get some use
Oh,
out of them.
I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to use them. You kidding me? And no, them motorcycles will get used, when I get the ability to go and do shit that I can't do right now, That's why I don't plate them, because it's not like I can take off and go riding.
Would be nice though.
Yep. I don't ride around town anyway. I usually, if I'm riding mine, I'm usually going somewhere, I laughed at a buddy of mine, called me on a Friday. I lived in those. Hey, man, let's go for a motorcycle ride tomorrow. I'm like, all right, dude. I said, I'll plan us a route out. I said, be here about 7 in the morning. We'll take off. And we got home at 9 o'clock at night. He's like, damn, dude, I didn't mean that much of a motorcycle ride. I said, dude, if you're going to go riding with me, you can count on 300 miles or there ain't no sense in leaving. And I just got lucky. I had jackets in my saddlebags because when it started getting dark, it started getting cool. Mm. Stretch your finger out. Stretch your finger out. Mm. Well, Wednesday. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Yeah. Yep, I'll probably shut this down at 8 because otherwise I'll start dozing off again. I know me. Well, yesterday I actually went back and laid down in bed and slept for about 2 hours. I must have been real tired. You're about an inch away from the rug. If you're going to scratch with your paws, scratch on that throw rug right there, buddy. Okay, so you're not scratching up the carpet that way. Thank you. Tilly's having a dream and she's snoring. She's probably dreaming about chasing rabbits. She's kind of jerking and stuff,
Yeah. She was just thinking she had some fresh meat and Buggy took it away from her.
That's right, Jody. I caught 15 catfish there. You was in here working your minimum wage job.
Minimum wage.
Yeah, she said when she stopped at the gas station on the way home from fishing last week or whatever, that the girl in the gas station looked her up and down and kind of give her that, smug look. Said she smelled like lake water. Is it kind of cloudy there or
Hazy.
hazy? That's what I thought. Where it looks. Let me see here what the field looks like. Yeah, It's got a little haze hanging over it too now that I think about it. Yeah. Not as bad as it has been. We had some really foggy mornings last week. Mhm. Mhm. I did stink, no doubt. I'd have been like, yeah, I would have used the drive up, but it's not. It's not accessible pulling a trailer with a big boat on it. Little guy, be sleepy, sleepy dogs. Mm. I was trying to remember what I got to do today. Dun, dun,
Morning,
dun.
Mr. Murillo.
Hi, Mike. How are you? That's a fact, man. How's the Murillo family doing? Did you do stand day this past week, or have you done it any this year? What'd you do? Come in the back way or something to the warehouse?
No, normally I do come in the back way.
Oh, okay. So this is the front here then. All right. I know
Oh, this is front of the warehouse.
Yeah, they're just gonna say it doesn't look the same.
You can see I'm not thrilled to go in here.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, the enthusiasm is definitely coming across. Kind of weird. My ex called the other day to check on my dad because I mean we were together for 15 or 16 years, you know. So she cares about him too, even though we're not together now. She still cares about him, and want to know if it was okay to come by and see him. I'm like, hell, I don't care.
It's nice to see you getting some exercise.
Mhm.
I said it's nice to see you getting some exercise. Why didn't you drive instead of walk? Where's the truck? Oh. All right. Well, have a good day.
It ain't going to hurt, Jerry. You never know. It could.
Yeah, I could be in here like Curtis and fall down in the back of the truck and have a heart attack.
Yep.
Because I'm not used to all this manual labor.
Exactly. Yep. That's true. Better get you a heart monitor thing that links up with your phone.
All right. If he wants me, he'll take me.
Mhm. What do you think, Max, huh? You got boogie eyed, but you're not going to let me get it, are you? I know. You won't let me do it like the dogs do. That's all right. I understand. Man, I got a golfer's tan. My feet are white, and from the ankle up, my legs are a little bit tan.
Oh man.
There we go. Are you eating your Pop Tarts, or did you already eat them?
I already ate my Pop Tarts. I'm smoking a cigarette now.
Yep.
Take my pills.
Yeah, man, it's got to suck to work in the warehouse after being used to driving and away from people all day.
Nope.
I'm sorry for you.
Yesterday, my boss's boss was in here, but I'm the same whether big wigs are here or not. Don't
Yeah.
matter to me. I'm the same person.
Yep, I'm with you. I was that way too.
I don't care.
Oh, we used
Yeah,
to
he
get a
came
kick
up
out
to
of
me.
that.
He came up to me yesterday. He said, "Well, where's your sunglasses at?" I said, "Well, they're in the truck. You want to borrow 'em?" You know, the big bug-eyed ones.
Yeah.
Where they're at, they're back here somewhere. It's back here somewhere. These ones here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of like blades. Are those safety glasses? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what they are now. Yep. Never mind. Yeah, I see it.
I bought them during COVID.
I can't wear sunglasses, man. Never been able to.
I don't like wearing glasses, period.
I don't mind the glasses, but the sunglasses part.
If you didn't know, J Dog's supposed to wear sunglasses or glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like all the time?
yeah.
You know, it makes your eyes worse faster if you're supposed to wear them and you don't. Where
I
I'm real
probably,
bad about, like I wear these ones for working on the computer and stuff, but my other ones, I'm real bad about not wearing them around the house during the day.
I just don't like wearing them. I say it.
Mhm.
I hate wearing glasses.
Yeah, it don't bother me much.
And then
I tried
everybody's like, "Well,
contacts, but I just couldn't do the contact thing, man.
why don't you wear contacts?" I don't even like putting eye drops in my eye. What the heck
Exactly,
makes
yeah.
you think I want to put something else in my eye?
That was the part that got me. I had trouble putting them in. Everyone's like, "Well, it ain't that hard. You just look down." And I'm like, "Yeah, for you maybe, but it's hard for me."
Yeah.
I need to find a detail shop around here, man. I know there's got to be one. I suppose I could stop at a used car lot and ask them if they've got a phone number for a detail shop. That'd probably be the ticket.
I'm sure if you probably Googled it, you probably could find one.
Yeah. Mhm.
In here.
Uh-oh. Sun's up. Time for the sliding door to start acting like a magnifying glass. The chat's kind of dead, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we have chat. To be honest with you. Yeah. Ain't nobody chatted or typed anything in over 7 minutes. Huh.
Yeah, they're probably in there lurking, just
Yep. It says
listening. And
18 people in there, it says. So
I know 3 of them that are in there lurking.
oh yeah. I know for a fact.
But I don't get that Kentucky salute every morning like some people.
I get the you're number one still every single day.
So I need to start. Shut up.
Trying to do your paperwork 922? Well, bless your heart. You want to come do mine next? I got to scan a bunch of documents today.
You gotta finish unloading that truck. It's halfway full of tires.
With the forklift?
No, by hand.
Oh, no. That's a bad concept.
You gotta stack them on the skid, and then you gotta pull the skid out, put it in the back, and then either I will or Nicole or one of us warehouse people will scan them in. And you scan them in, and you put them away. If they're in a location that their tires are in, you have to find a hole. That's what they say.
Say, okay, I'll move this desk then and put them there instead. It looked like a pretty good sized warehouse. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, it's a pretty big size warehouse. Well, when I first started working here, we had this building, and then we had the building up front. And the building up front was just for tractors and semi tires. And then they ended up leasing it out and getting less tractor and semi tires here, and they're all in the back corner back here. It's mainly full car tires. Like I said, the only tire I know that we don't sell is motorcycle tires. Sell every other tire. But I'm sure if somebody wanted motorcycle tires, they probably got a warehouse that's got them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's he doing? Oh.
I better get me a Red Bull. I need to write a list down of what I got to do today, too. That's what I need to do. Oh, shoot.
I don't know about gotta do. Need to do, yeah. Gotta do.
I'll be right back. I'm going to put that bunny out.
Yep, I'm gonna go in here and turn the camera off. See what power is. We're at 100%. Where'd my power pack go? Well, it looks like you guys, I think it was Rustic yesterday, was talking about power packs. This is my power pack that I use. I got it off Temu. It tells you your percentage. It's got two ports where you can plug your C in. The one in the middle is for your recharging, and then you got your two ports for your uh, where you plug your phone in if you have a C uh, a regular plug in for them too. And you got the C cords. Plus, it's got a flashlight on it. What's up, Northern View Outdoors? Dan? Unfortunately, it's time to go in here. I want to. Man,
Chili, we gotta go to Walmart today. I only got one ice cream bar left.
one ice cream bar.
Yep.
Sacrilegious.
It is. I shall be going to Walmart today.
Yeah.
Bunny Rabbit hopped off, so he was okay.
Yeah, it was about a month ago. I found Nutty Buddy ice cream bars at Walmart. I sent a picture straight to Uncle Lou.
Yep. I get the ones at Walmart. They're just, I forget what brand it is, but they're just little, ice cream chocolate on the outside and vanilla ice cream.
Well, you seem to have your strawberry twist rolls and ice cream now too.
Yeah, no, I can't know that. I'm not even gonna look for those. Are you kidding me? Morning, Terry. Yeah, no, that's just. There's no way. I'd be dead. But the bunny was okay, and I let it go, and he hopped off up under the bush. And I told him, "Don't go around back no more. I'm telling you, the dogs are back there." I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah, he keeps it up. His foot will be on Buggy's keychain.
Yeah. Gut moaning. Go moaning, Mr. Bug. Yeah, my gut's moaning too. Because I only got one ice cream bar left. You can get those, the ones I'm talking about, and get a box of 20 of them. So I'll buy 2 boxes and put one out in the garage freezer. What are you doing, little man, huh? You need a bath, don't you, buddy, huh? I might have to give you a bath somehow. I reckon the kitchen sink could probably be as good as any. Easy there, friend. What do you think, huh? Come here. Knuckle brain. Help me get you an allergy thing, huh? I hate the good flea stuff like the little chew tablets you can give them. You can only get them through the vet, which is a pain in the butt because you got to go to the vet. Well, I can't get Tilly, the big dog, will not get in the car. So I can't take her to the vet, which regulates me to over-the-counter flea medicine, which is about worthless. Hold on, little guy. I'll get you one of those probiotic gadgets that'll keep you from itching, okay? Hold on. go, buddy. These work pretty good, don't they, huh? Yeah, they work good, don't they? All right, huh? Heck yeah, we do that. You should let me have two of them, and they taste good also. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy. Here, Till. Yeah, get that boogie eyes there, buddy. Let me get your boogie eyes real quick. There you go. Okay.
He's trying to get Lamont to help me.
You better eat that, or I'm gonna give it to Tilly. Help you do what?
Unload this truck, and I told him, I said, have him scan them and put them away.
Yep.
I don't want somebody up my ass.
Tater cake.
They're just gonna get in my way more than they are gonna help. That's what I told
Hey,
him.
Peter. Downtown Ernie Brown. How you doing, buddy? What's for breakfast?
Hot dog gravy.
No, I don't even want to know that exists. You kidding me? I don't even want to know that exists.
Oh, put the keys up here.
Mm-hmm. I ain't had no tater cakes forever. I tried to make some a while back, and it didn't come out real well.
Yeah, I'm not very big on experimenting with food.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't an experiment. I'd watched Mom make them my whole life, and I had her tell me what she did to make them. And then, now fried hot dog with cheese, yeah, I can see that maybe.
In fact, my plate ain't up. I gotta pull a plate.
We had coney dogs the other night, which they were okay.
I made the other night. I made me and Curtis, and I took the corn dogs. I took and cooked them almost all the way, and then I put the hot dog coney sauce. I split the corn dog open, put coney sauce in it.
Oh, really? Huh.
Put some melted cheese on it. It's pretty good.
Yep. I just took, because Dad couldn't hold coney dog up and eat it or nothing. His hands don't work well enough. So I just put them in a bowl and, cut them up in pieces that he could pick up and eat. And it was still pretty messy. I know when I got done and I was getting his plate and stuff ready, I was like, oh, this was a really bad idea.
Well, you never know until you try it, I guess.
Okay, 922, have a good day at work, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's
Yeah,
like,
but I wasn't thinking about, because sometimes his hands shake, and then sometimes they get to where they just drop, and I could see him with a big spoonful of coney dog, hand just drop, and have stuff landing all over him, because it happens all the time.
oh,
Yep, I like that. Yep, slaw dog sounds good too. Well, I know up in Wisconsin, I always had them with sauerkraut on them, sauerkraut and mustard, and I like them like that a lot. Sounded like a Mitsubishi forklift.
yep, that's why I'm in the forklift. I don't know if it's a Mitsubishi.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, to be honest.
I know I gotta add on my notes. Paul Miller Pipeline. They gotta come out here and fix my damn yard and put some grass seed in it, because the ground's rough enough I can't drive my lawnmower over it. So I need to just tear me a piece of paper out I know what I'll do. I'll set an alarm for 11 a.m. It'll go off and it'll remind me. What a great idea, Bug. You're so
Morning.
Let's see here. 11 a.m. Call Miller.
Oh,
There we go. Oh. What, little guy? You want to go out? Hold on. Okay, it's 3 hours and something. It'll go off. I'm telling you right now, if you see any bunnies out there, you do not hurt them. Do you understand me? I will replace all of you with bunnies for pets. Okay? Now we have an understanding and behave out there. No.
Why couldn't I get all 195s?
Well, I guess at least it gives them something to do and they'll stay out there longer.
Yeah, I did. Oh.
You know, and the list she gave me is a lot shorter than the list I had that I don't remember where I got it at. Someone printed it out for me. But the list of stuff she gave me is a lot shorter than that one there was.
Mm-hmm.
I'd started filling it first, getting all the stuff on it. So I'm glad she called yesterday and I didn't spend time pulling a bunch of crap I didn't need.
Oh.
Trying to think. I wonder. See, I don't know legally what to do about the motorcycles. I need to get the titles changed. But I don't know if I can do it before I fill all this stuff out or if I have to wait. And as soon as the dog went out, he said, "Where's the y'all 100% dog? Y'all seen they run out off the porch and start around the side of the porch real quick or the deck and start sniffing underneath it." Little guy had about half his body under it the other day, and I drug him out of there and explained to him that that's not going to happen. Hey. Here, don't you dare hurt my bunnies no more. You didn't hurt my bunnies, and I don't have to have you stuffed and set in the corner. I'll have you stuffed and set in the corner, and I'll just move you around every now and then. But at least it gives them something to do now.
Oh.
It's 7:50 already. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Shut her down here before long.
Woo-hoo.
Without you driving and without Rustic, we just, hey, good morning, Ashley. Good to see
Morning,
you, honey.
Songbird.
We just don't seem to have much of a show anymore.
Sweet, they're getting smaller.
Yep, I guess the Bugman experience has almost run its course, hasn't it?
Mm.
I mean, I suppose I could try and do it like a real show, but that don't sound like no fun to me.
Ah,
Nice to see you this morning, Ashley.
maybe you can get Ashley to come up and sing us a song.
No, it's awful early, man, to ask somebody to do something like that. I'm a pretty courteous guy.
Oh, man.
That'd be like me trying to be charming this early in the morning. It's not easy to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
9,
laces.
13. But, yep, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do the show anymore. It just seems to be losing steam. I don't know. Could be me.
Next week, I'll be on vacation, so.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do? Anything?
Fish?
Get glasses and try to go past your test?
That too. But I could probably fish blind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Climb down from here. Don't fall.
I can see that.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, North you, I'll bet, man. Yeah, I would not do good dealing with the public this early anymore. Maybe when I was younger, but not now. I know me, I would definitely be grouchy. Better plug the charger in there on the telly. I mean, it's hard to deal with the public nowadays anyway, because everybody's. How do I want to say it? Everybody's self-centered and thinks it's about them. You know what I mean? Instead of thinking it's about everyone.
Kevin. Oh,
It's about me. I, me. Yeah, well, maybe it's about
Kevin.
there, buddy. What are you gonna do outside, Ernie? Yeah, right, dog. We can make Eric get up early next week every morning and go fishing while the show's on. That'll get us ratings.
Well, Monday I gotta go to my doctor's appointment. And the DMV. Ooh,
Yep.
I hate that place.
We need to start praying. Oh, I do too, man. We need to start praying for you to pass that. You know, the DMV is one of them places that they know they got you by the short hairs and you got to pretty much kiss their ass or do whatever they say.
Yeah.
And they know it. That's the bad part.
I gotta go get my new ID. Get my new ID.
Yeah, I understand, Ernie. My plans for the yard is behind. I planned on having my flagpole mounted by now, but I can't use the post hole digger for probably another 3 or 4 weeks, I'd imagine. I don't think I can do it right now. I might be able to, but it's gonna hurt. So I planned on having that mounted by now, and then I want to get some solar lights that'll, shine up on it at night. Because I got, all new rope and pulleys and stuff to put on it when I get it put up. And I got a nice flag from, they're hand sewn by a veteran owned company. And they're nice. They're really nice and thick. They cost a little bit more, but it's a small veteran owned company, so I didn't mind paying a little extra. You got 59 minutes to go before you get there? That's cool. Hold on, I'm coming. There ain't no bunnies out there this morning. What do you think, little guy? You're not convinced yet? Huh? You don't come in? You don't have to. You can stay out there. I don't care. Entirely up to you. Although you are usually doing it now, aren't you? Yeah, I'm usually taking a nap by now, Dad. I am. There you go, buddy. Yep, you sure did. Fine cold water in the summer and fine skipjack. I'll have to remember that. So I'm guessing somewhere where the water's moving rather quickly and getting turned over. Yeah, I'm thinking. I know what you're talking about. Anyone ever been to Florida and went swimming in the natural springs? Like, you talk about cold, crisp water, man. And they're so crystal clear, it's unbelievable. But it'll almost turn your skin blue, that water's so cold. And if you've never been swimming in one, I highly recommend China sometime. It's really cool. The water's just so crystal clear.
There we go.
I know around here within, I'd say 4 miles of me are 2 artesian springs that just flow out of the ground. You know what I mean? They both have pipes on them, and it kind of funnels the water out into like a little stone area, and you can stop there and get a drink or fill up a jug and take it home.
They better know where them natural springs are by November. That's all I can say.
Why is that? The election?
Crap hits the fan.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, if they'd have killed Trump, we'd probably have a
It'd already be started.
Yeah, it would be chaos right now, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when that happened is, man, I'm sure glad they missed, because if they didn't, this country would have erupted.
Yep. You'd be hell to pay.
Yep.
Well, this June 16th was bad.
Antifa and all them think they're all that. Yeah, wait till they see a bunch of old vets get mad and decide to take revenge. Because it would definitely be bloody and painful for one side. I know that. But, and then the election in the fall, it doesn't matter who wins. One side's not going to be happy, and there's going to be chaos anyway, I think.
You never make everybody happy.
Nope. But I do think that, after the election, it could get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad idea to have a few rounds of ammo and some food set back. I'm just saying. Call me paranoid if you like. That's okay. I'll take that.
We can all go to Iowa.
Yep. Lou will feed us. That or down at J Dog's. J Dog will feed us too. We'll go down there and catch fish and live on it.
What are you talking about? J Dog don't feed himself. He goes out to eat all the time.
That is true. I understand it though. And I know when it was just me and Justin, we used to get a lot of fast food. I know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to cook
for you, though.
Well. I suck at cooking, actually, is what it is.
Yeah, but you don't suck at eating, right?
Oh, man, I know how to eat some food. You kidding me? Oh, man, I was missing the dirt bike race today.
Oh, the good place to go. You could go to Chrissy and Ernie's.
Yep.
At least you know they'll feed you.
Yeah, that's it. There's definitely going to be food there. Good call. Yep, Ernie, when the S hits the fan, we're headed your way, buddy. We'll make it a homestead and we'll pitch tents and stuff in the yard.
We'll stop by somebody's chicken coop and get about 40 chickens.
Oh, that's tonight? I don't know if any of you have never seen Ed Evans set up on his boat. He usually fishes from midnight till 4 or 5 in the morning. But his setup is really nice, man. It looks good.
Yeah. He's supposed to redo it, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
I ain't up at midnight.
I'm going to have to stay up now next time, and I'm going to have to stay up and look for it then, because I don't know he's going to redo it.
He's supposed to redo his setup. He's supposed to get more powerful lights or something.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm already breaking sweat.
Make a mental note to stay up long enough to check out Ed Evans' new setup. He does it right too, man. He anchors up and fishes the same place. I like that. That's how Lazy Mead wants to do it. I don't want to be moving around all the time.
Yeah, but you got to stick to Uncle Lou's philosophy. Stick and move. If they're not biting, move.
Yeah, that's true. But it gets so monotonous. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I wish I was rich and I had a spot lock trolling motor.
Yeah, buddy. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Those things that sell themselves. If you get someone that has one and they take someone fishing with them on the river and they see it work, it's like you don't have to advertise. Those things will sell.
Yep. Probably why they're so expensive.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. I wonder what the temperature is going to be today. I think it's going to be hot. It started warming up yesterday. Let's pop that weather thing up and see what's going on with our temperature today. It's 68 right now. 81. Okay, it's not going to be too bad. It's going to be 81. It's going to be the high. The low percentage of rain chance.
That means it's going to be like 90 something in this semi-truck.
Wait. Actually, from 3 p.m. to 7, from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's from 43% all the way up to 62% chance of rain.
Yep. They said Southern Ohio was supposed to get rain today. They said. Man, I wish I was still in the truck. Manual labor for the birds.
So it's going to rain today. That sucks. Let's read what it says.
Did you check your worms?
No, I'll do it sometime today. Hourly weather. Okay.
Ain't too bad this truck wasn't full of Prius tires.
It says wind's going to be blowing 7 miles out of the west.
Oh, man.
82% humidity. Where's the question? Gotta be a question in there somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's the hourly thing. So starting at 3 p.m., there's a 43% chance of rain. By 4 p.m., that kicks up to a
There's another
60%
skid.
chance.
Whew.
Hmm. Rain here around 3. Where you at, Ash?
Whew.
Let's see what it's going to do tomorrow. It's going to be it's like a high of 79 tomorrow. There must be a front coming through. Oh, God, it's targeted advertising. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Beep, beep,
Oh, man.
beep.
You know what? I think I'm out of eggs. I may have to run down to the dollar store. Oh, that's you. I was like, are you out there driving?
Shut
Okay,
up.
guys. It's 8 o'clock and it's pretty much dead. I think I'm about done doing this show anymore, to be honest with you. It used to average, 22, 23 people a day, and the chat would be lively, and it's just last couple of days it's been shit. So I have to think about it tonight whether I'm going to keep doing it or not. I mean, there's other shit I could be doing. Ooh, did the Trump shooter meet with the FBI? Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Hey, goodbye.
Gotta go in the office. Gotta go in the office.
Go in the office and check out the waitress lady.
No. I'm not going in the office and look at Nicole's butt like some people do in here.
Well, if it's attractive to look at, I can't blame you. Huh.
Grab some more skids.
I want to show you guys this poster that was on the back.
Heck, you can take them skids home and keep collecting them, man. You can build a shed out of them eventually.
Well, these are that carbon whatever. Like they're like they're like a hard plastic. The skids are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You could wire them together and build a house out of them.
Well, I always said I could always take them apart and make a new floor for the pontoon boat on with them. That's what I always said. That could just be me. I don't know. Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. I gotta find out where he wants me to stick these tires now because I done ran out of room.
You know, Ashley, that's a good question. My doctor asked me that a while back, and I gotta be honest with you. I don't know of anything that makes me happy right now. I hadn't been happy for years, even before I came here. I mean, to do this, and we were talking about joy in church a couple weeks back, and I had to look up some Bible verses about joy, and you know, God wants you to have a joyful life, and so I don't know, man. You know what would really make me happy? I suppose if I lived on my own and didn't have anyone depending on me, and all I had to do is take care of myself for a few years. Because I've been taking care of people since, well, Justin's 38 now. So pretty much I've been taking care of someone for the last 40 years, one way or another. So I guess that'd make me happy. But I don't know. That's a tough question. Yes, I've needed a vacation for a long time. About 4 years.
Vacation? What's that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, I don't have
You always-
anyone to take care of mom and dad that I could take off on one. You know what I mean? There is nobody.
You always
That
got
has a
something
lot
to
to
do,
do with
so
it.
I don't know what a vacation is. You might not have to go to work, but you sure do have work to do at home. That's all I'm saying. Curtis, if you're listening, you got to do the other side of my headlight because it looks so tacky. He used that stuff to clean one side and didn't do the other.
But yeah, you're right. Actually, a vacation would be real nice. I could use one. Maybe just go hang out. You know, like I got a friend from high school. She lives in Jacksonville, and she tells me all the time, man, if you get a chance, you can come down here and hang out for a couple weeks. You know, and I'd like to do
Mhm.
something like that. And that'd
What do
be
you mean
really-
by hang out?
I could go down there and, you know, she still works, so I could be down there and just, you know, go to the beach during the daytime, maybe take my surfboard and chase some waves or something. That'd be nice.
I don't care. I'm going to take a cigarette break.
But-
Hell with it.
You know, it is what it is. You know, my grandpa was in a nursing home. He'd had a stroke. He was probably in his 80s, I'd say maybe early 90s or something. But I was sitting there talking to him one day, and we were talking about. And I was like, "How you doing? Is everything okay here or whatever?" And somehow we got to talking, and he had made a comment of, "Well, I guess this is just what my life is now." And it was kind of like, he was just content with the fact that that's what his life was.
Never content.
I've always remembered that, and I kind of go by that philosophy of, well, I guess that's just what my life is now. Oh, I know, Ashley, I'd love to, but I mean, when I say I literally don't have anyone to take care, I don't have. I mean, my brother passed away, 14, 15 years ago, and that's all there is. Everybody else is gone. I don't have any family to come in and do it. I get the 5 days once a month. That just started a few months ago. And that helps, but man, it sure goes quick. You know what I mean?
When are you going to get Dad permanently in the home?
That's what all this stuff I was talking about. I got to get all these documents together and stuff. That's what it's for. And I don't understand how the process works, but they have Medicare, right? Well, he has to get Medicaid to be able to go to the nursing home, and you have to file an application.
Yeah, because Medicare pays for some of it, and then Medicaid pays for the other half. That's the way I understand it.
Yep. The way I understood it was, like, for instance, say something happened and Dad went to the hospital, and they decided that he needed to go to the nursing home when he left the hospital. Okay. Well, Medicare would pay for a short-term stay while you're getting the Medicaid applications all done and getting it covered. And then after that, if I understood how the lady told me, Medicaid pays for the room and board, and Medicare pays for the medication and doctors and stuff like that. Where with hospice, his doctors and medication is all free anyway, thank God, or we would be living on the street somewhere probably.
Yeah, I just, it seems like it's putting a lot of stress on you and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, it has.
And you're not in the best of shape. I mean, around to shape,
no.
but
Oh yeah, I'm a heart attack waiting to happen, dude. Don't let nobody kid you.
yeah. Look at your
Then
finger.
I got that big hernia that I got to get fixed, which now I got to have a colonoscopy before they'll do that because the VA is overly paranoid about everything. And
Don't
that
you have something else you got to do too?
I got to get the hernia
knee
fixed.
or something?
Yeah, I got to get my left knee replaced, but I can't do that until, the hernia. I thought the hernia, the doctor asked me which I wanted to do first. And I think the hernia takes priority over the knee. You know what I mean? I can still walk, just not real far. So
walking up J-Dog's driveway sucks.
And then so I met the surgeon in Indianapolis last week at the VA there, and she's the one who said, because I had colon surgery about 10 years ago, and I'm supposed to have a colonoscopy every, I think, 3 years or so. Well, hell, I can't tell you when was the last one I had. And she wasn't real stoked about that. And I told her, I said, well, my primary care provider or whatever, one left. I don't even know who my doctor is now, and nobody's just ever scheduled anything. She's like, well, we're going to do that before we do anything with that hernia. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Then I kind of laughed. She told me she wouldn't operate on me unless I quit smoking. I said, well, quit smoking for how long? And she looked at me. I said, because I can tell you right now, as soon as the surgery's over, I'm going right back to it. So you tell me how long you need me to quit smoking before you do the surgery. And I remember I looked at her and laughed. I said, that sounds like blackmail to me. And if I wanted to push the issue, I could, but I told her.
But what does smoking have to do with surgery? That's what I don't get.
It supposedly slows down your healing.
What?
Yep. But my fingers sure healed pretty fast. But at least she did tell me they're going to do it like with you know, like with a robot and the small incisions and stuff, which I was like, yes, that's cool. As opposed to having a big incision that has a chance of getting infected.
Yep. That's what you got to watch out for when you do that. And then they get that mesh.
Yep.
You got to
Yep.
watch
That's
out for
what
that stuff
I'm
too.
I'm real apprehensive about surgery, abdominal surgery, because I'd say over 90% of them end up in staph.
Yep.
It when I had my colon done, I guess in Europe they have an antibiotic sponge that when they do surgery in the abdomen area, they take and put this sponge in you afterwards, and it slowly dissolves, releasing antibiotics continuously. And it's to keep you from getting a staph infection in that area because they're so common. Well, I guess it's real expensive, you know, like any other drug that's got a monopoly on the market or whatever. So when I had my colon surgery, they were doing a blind test to see, you know, to try and analyze the cost effectiveness of the sponge versus not using it. So they had 12 people were getting operated on that day. 6 people used the sponge and 6 people didn't, but you didn't know. Okay. And they asked me if I wanted to be part of that. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And after my surgery, I forget how many weeks it was, but they went to take the staples out, right? And when they did, my incision opened up. I about passed out. I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. But it didn't open up super far. And so for about 2 months, I had to put like this white cottony felt like stuff in there and, you know, cover it with a band aid. And it slowly, the incision healed closed. So when I go for my last appointment with Dr. George, you know, and everything's done and I'm healed and it's like sayonara, see you later thing. And he happened to say, you know, it's a good thing you had that sponge because had you not, that incision that opened up, it would have opened up almost all the way. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. He said, nope. He said, that's what the sponge is for. So he said it made a good case study to present to them that, you know, the sponge cost X, but when you compare it to the patient having to be put in the hospital, why this stuff heals up or whatever, you know, it actually costs less to use the sponge than it would if, you know, he had to be hospitalized. I don't know whatever became of it, you know, if they ever started using it or not, but I know it exists anyway. Did your dog? Cool.
Safety guys here now.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was too at the time when he was explaining it to me, and I was like, oh, for sure. You know, if I can help in the long run that keep people out of the hospital or whatever, I'll be part of it. I mean, there wasn't really no adverse effect either way. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was risking anything. And in the long run, it ended up being extremely good that I done it. But that's just karma right there. I just, you know. So when the hernia thing, you know, and they ended up telling me, Mom, they're like, you know, you're gonna have to get that operated on. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What are they gonna do? You know, I didn't know anything about a hernia. I never had one before, and I still don't know anything about them. Yeah, you're right, dog and I. That's a fact. And metal obstacles, objects, and other things. You know, I've said for years, I think all surgeries should be videoed. There should be a video camera in every operating room and the whole procedure videotaped. Because then, like you talked about them leaving stuff in you, you know, then you would have documentation, video documentation of it happening. And there wouldn't be any arguing in the long run. A buddy of mine, they left a something piece of metal of some kind in him inside him when he had hip surgery, I think it was.
Yeah, that happens awful lot. I
Yeah.
remember hearing about a story that they left the tweezers or whatever
Yep.
inside the person's stomach. I was like, what the crap?
Well, my buddy got lucky. He had had an MRI on his hip the week before the surgery. Okay. So they do the hip surgery thing, and it goes on, and it doesn't ever get better. But he still has pain in his hip, and he's telling the doctor, no, it's not better. It hurts still. And come to find out, they'd done an MRI and they seen this piece of metal in there. And the doctor, him hauled around and everything. And my buddy's like, well, you know what? There's an MRI taken a week before. Pull that one up and see if it's in there. But when he talked to the lawyer here in Indiana, the lawyer in Indiana said that it's almost impossible to get a malpractice suit against a doctor in Indiana because none of the other doctors will testify against him.
Yep.
Exactly. See, yep, and that's what happened to my buddy, actually. They ended up, because he kept being in pain and getting sick, and they ended up figuring out that's what it was and had to, open him up and take it back out and then clean everything and let it heal, In my opinion, you should be able to sue the doctor when they do that. You know what your responsibilities are when you sign up for that job.
Yeah, you leave a foreign object in me, I should be able to sue you.
Exactly. 100%.
I gotta drop that.
I'd even go to him and say, here's what we'll do, man. We'll keep the lawyers out of this. You'll do the surgery and you'll fix it. And you give me $1 million and wipe out all my medical bills and I'll go on my way. If you don't want to do that, then we'll bring lawyers and everything else into it, and they'll make all the money and we'll both lose. Hey, Big Mike, how are you, buddy? Working day?
What's up, Big Mike? Throwing some dirt today, Mike?
Heck yeah. Excavating, moving the earth, and all kinds of good stuff.
Yep, Mike's moving the earth and I'm playing with rubbers.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of at the point where, because of my boss, the warehouse manager, he's going to be retiring in 2 years. I'm kind of at the point where I don't want to work here if he ain't here because he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Even though he is a bass fisherman.
Yeah, it's something you have to overlook in life. Not everyone is smart.
Yeah.
But I understand that. The worst part is they could bring somebody in there that's a tool, that you can't stand.
Yep.
And then you'd have to say, yeah, no, I'm out of here, man. Life's too short.
Well, I've been kind of looking into, we got this place that's Meals on Wheels kind of deal.
Yep.
Right around the corner from my house. Only like 7 minutes away. I mean, it would be a pay decrease, but in the long run, I'd be saving money and gas.
Yeah.
And time. And I'll be basically doing the same thing, just driving around delivering people's food. But Uncle Lou made a smart comment yesterday backstage. That means people ain't going to get their food. You're going to eat it before it gets there.
Only the good ones.
Yeah, only
like pizza day and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know about their dessert. I mean, they might not get their dessert. And if I have Curtis rolling around with me, they probably ain't gonna get nothing. See how many laces I got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, Mike, did she have an infection or something from the procedure?
And how is his wife doing?
Yeah, well, that's what we're just talking about in the chat. Dog asked me about it, said that her wound pump should come off. So I'm assuming she had an infection or something.
Well, I don't really get to talk to Mike. He don't go live anymore.
Yeah,
He don't
Miss
like us.
Blinky.
Mike don't like us anymore.
I ain't seen Blinky in a long time.
Yep, true. Ain't seen Blinky in forever. But if I ever go live and you see me out fishing that green slime cat I use, it came from Big Mike.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it's got his name on it too. If I used the letter thingy, the letter
man,
thingy.
Mike,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, brother.
I put
That's
it-
hard.
What's going on?
Well, he said where they took her foot, it got infected.
Well,
We
that's
were
not
just
good.
talking about staff and the fact, I don't ever remember that happening when I was young to people. And in the last 30 years maybe, that's just become common that I forget what the percentage is, but there's a lot of people who end up with staph after a surgery.
Yep.
So you haven't seen Blinky neither. You had to be
He
there
probably
to get
misses
the
it.
Blinky one. We had a good time that winter with that. Morning, Rusty.
Yep.
Yep, we had a good time that winter with the Blinky thing.
You say Rustic.
Yep, he just
Rustic
came
finally crawled his butt out of bed.
Half the chat would want Blinky to be open, and the other half would want you to cover Blinky up.
I was sleeping good, man.
Why, did you have to go clean the pool last night?
2.0. Do what?
I said, why, you have to go clean the pool last night? Is that why you're sleeping so good?
No, I did that day for your space.
Mhm.
Starts 2.0 in the morning.
Yeah, we'd like to see Mike out there fishing with Blinky again.
Oh, is there a lot of people there? Yep, I understand that then.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
I try my hardest to find places to fish with no people around.
Well, I can tell you a way to get rid of them. You want to hear it?
Yep.
Take off all your clothes and start running around. I'm sure they'll all leave.
Is that before or after the police get there?
Take off all your
Before the police get there.
Yours.
When the police get here, they'll let the one guy that stayed, you put your clothes on and say, it was him. Ugh.
Officer, that's the guy right there. I've seen his tallywhacker and everything. He was pure naked running around his swimming
Yeah.
pool.
It's got a mole on.
I seen his pecker. Ugh.
Morning, Ernie.
Ugh.
Identified officer. It has a mole. All right, fellas. Everybody drop the pants. Tim,
Oh.
I'm fixing
Oh,
to head.
really? You guys had some rain, did you? It's a kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. You don't get to work, but yet you do get to go to the dam and go fishing, which isn't all bad in and of itself, that's for sure.
Hey, Mike, did you go to Kentucky Dam this past weekend? I didn't get a message. I didn't know if you was there or not. Morning, Ashley. Looking like a door stopper. Who's she talking to? Been raining for 4 days.
No kidding.
I'm hearing the sun's coming out.
We could use a little bit here, not much. We're catching up pretty decent, actually.
Well, it
We
rained
could use some here.
yesterday morning real early, but after that, it didn't work.
That lay wet.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be digging a hole with a shovel right now.
There ain't one on this tar. Woo-hoo.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, he said he had them Saturday. That's why I didn't hear from him. Okay. No, I wasn't going to go unless I heard from you. Yeah,
Oh, goodness
drive to
gracious.
you, but it's 2 hours for me. I forgot. They close off there. Says bowling alley having balls out bowling in. There's bowling alley
Kind of
having
cool.
balls out bowling.
Ouch.
I mean, they just raised the current 22 for the first time in months. Because all
Balls out bowling. You know, there's a lot of things I don't want to see in life, and that's one of them.
Oh, come on, Buggy.
Nope. Nope. I'm all right, man.
It'd be a good time.
Yeah, no, there's just certain things that I don't want to see, and people bowling with their balls hanging out is one of them.
and they're standing there swinging side to side. Go right, go right. And you're like, oh my God, would you put that thing away?
What the heck? Oh.
Boy, I hate it. I'm going to have to be organized this week, and I'm not good at that.
No, that's good.
Good
Why
morning,
did
all
you get them all? You get them all tagged? You get them all packed ID'd? All the skids are there? Oh, okay.
Yes, Ashley, you know how I think. 110% I do. I would even be the referee for that one.
For what?
The boobs out bowling.
Oh,
But you'd be
referee.
sitting there going, let me know when the ladies come up.
Totally nude bowling. Man, no, I've been to bowling alleys. There's not really a whole lot I want to see.
Be my luck, I go there and it's ladies' night, 70 years up.
Yeah, senior
Old ladies' night.
We just throw my boob down here. Woo!
Yeah.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
Curtis all over that. Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
He walk in the door and say, yeah.
Curtis is here, baby. Let's go bowling.
Whew.
Morning, Jimmy.
The Sundowners League.
Sounds like
To the spaghetti.
a league Uncle Lou would join.
Boobs out bowling, huh? Just be sure it's ladies' night. Uncle Lou, good morning.
Ooh.
I'd go up there. I'd walk out there with something and call my name, Jelly Roll. Oh, here comes Jelly Roll up the bowl.
I think there's only 6.5 rows left. I think there's only 6.5 rows left. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Got to buy a ticket in advance. 40 long.
Sweating to death already.
Yeah, I got it. 40 long. Morning, Catfish and Dreams. He said, morning, Buggy. Morning, Eric.
Morning, Dreams. Good to see you.
What, Brandon? I got Brandon. I don't know. I'm not looking at my phone right now.
Before I come in here, I went over to JBT's live right quick, and I was harassing him.
Oh, he has a live right now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's over there trying to catch a card.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But I don't think I have alerts from his. or notifications, whatever they're called.
Oh, I gotta go. He's on every morning, and I gotta go in there and harass him. I've been
Oh, is
trying.
he really?
I've been trying to challenge him to a 1v1 cartfish off, and he kind of overlooks mine. Every time I type that in there, he'll read the message above it, the message below it, and overlook mine. He don't want no part of it.
Yep.
Checking IDs at the door. Oh, sorry, you're not 70. You can't come in tonight.
I ain't in no hurry. I said I ain't in no hurry.
Give the whole new meaning.
It doesn't pay to be in a hurry.
Ooh,
We're not getting paid by the job. We're getting paid by the hour.
Be a lot of shrinkage in there if they got the air conditioner going.
Oh man.
Yep.
Be a lot of hard nipples. Oh, did I say that out loud?
No, you didn't say that out loud. We didn't hear a thing.
Come on, get up there. Grab that dumb skid.
That's why I said door stopper.
What the? Did I die? Did I run out of propane?
Well, if you ain't turn it on and it won't start, probably.
Yep, I ran out of propane.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Dang.
That guy at
That
work
sucks.
the place, he said, man, this thing won't start. He took the tank off.
I ran out of propane.
He said, it's heavy. And I said, put that daggum thing back up there and hook it up.
I had to.
Tank on.
Oh man, there's another truck here. Go away.
Yeah, Catfish Dream said propane and propane accessories. Eric's new slogan.
Oh, this is a Toyota, by the way.
Well, damn. Time for the walk of shame, Eric.
Yep. Walk carrying an empty propane bottle all the way outside.
I agree with you there, Jay Puppy.
J Dog.
Well, you know.
Never heard of her. Who's that?
I heard he lives over in Kentucky up in the heat somewhere.
Tell you what, if I had the money, I'd buy that little orange car off of him.
Oh, that little red one he bought?
It's orange. It's not red. It looks orange to me.
Little red, maybe.
You're colorblind, I think.
Good looking little car, though.
Cheap on gas.
Oh, I hear that. That's right up Buggy's alley.
It's right up my alley, too. I go back to delivering pizzas, making a lot more money.
Time for the walk of shame.
Yep, it's empty. Thanks, Slider.
There's two reasons why I keep driving that old van. One, good gas mileage. Second is that I can put stuff in the back and lock it up.
As long as you don't have a sticker on there that says candy on board, we're good.
I'm off work now. Live in a van down by the river. I've stayed overnight in my van. Make sure I got
Nothing wrong with that.
somebody taking those daggone windows. 2 a.m. What the heck? I stayed on Mississippi River one time, way back over on Donaldson Point, fishing. I got done fishing. I said, well, I'm going to sleep in the van and fish early in the morning. I guess it's about midnight. I went and laid down. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I got woke up. I was like, what in the world is that noise? There was like 8 deer standing there, and 2 of them had their nose against the window. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, man, it's hot.
All right, Uncle Lou, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody with
There's a guy out here.
maybe.
Progress. Yeah, it's too easy, Uncle Luke. It's too easy. Take it easy, Uncle Luke. Wonder where he's off to. I get me some more coffee.
I don't know, maybe it's therapy or something.
No, it'd be like it should be up here. I'm just sitting here in my underwear, wait for Ashley to say, I know it's there somewhere. Good luck finding that. Oh, we got quiet. Quiet. We're clear today. Fire piss.
Sorry, I was talking to Nicole.
Oh, is Uncle Luke going fishing with Brian B? Oh, that means they won't catch that.
World's coming to an end. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Brian B and Uncle Luke's fishing. Oh crap. Yeah, I seen on Facebook Brian P posted a picture of when he used to catch fish.
When he used to catch fish.
Yeah, when he used to catch fish. This is the part that sucks, carrying a full thing of propane all the way down there.
Yeah, somebody told him, I guess yesterday I seen it where somebody mentioned that
Should've got that.
he needs to start a show called they said when I used to be a fisherman.
Yeah. I was on Jody's last night.
Yeah, that's where I seen it at.
A
Was on
power hour. Yeah,
Yep.
because somebody, I don't know who said that. And then I said, well, you can have Brian B and Steve Adams. There's your host. I miss
Yep.
old Steve.
there. Oh, they're
Oh, coach.
like, oh, I'm here.
Oh,
Hey, Brian, good morning.
yeah, old Brian B and old Coach Steve Adams. That'd make a when I used to fish show.
The pipes are clear today.
Woo, that's too heavy. I'm not carrying it.
Oh man, yeah, I agree.
Well,
Hey,
full thing of
morning,
propane.
Good to see you, you zipper
Sure.
sucker.
Boat back out of the shop yet? You say his name. He's
Huh?
He just wanted to make sure, let you know that he hey, I'm still here. Hush your mouth.
I don't think Brian B even has a boat.
Well,
He
last
might have
time
sold it.
it's been about a week. He said he had to put it back in the shop. So I don't know if he got it back or not.
He might as well sell it. He don't use it.
Well,
I know a
from
guy that'll buy it for me.
from what I gather, it stays in the shop more than it does near water.
Yeah. Poor E. You don't get to go fishing no more. Poor E.
Yeah, just go to the bank, buy you a new motor, put on it, be done with it.
Yeah. You know, E's the one that used to catch all the fish. He's probably the one that hooked that big one for Brian. He said, "Here, Brian, it's a big one." Made him feel better.
Went down, he cranked on it, started fighting it for 10 minutes, then handed it off to him. Yeah, here, he's wore out.
We know E's the real fisherman on that boat when it used to go out.
Okay, darling, you have a good one.
Oh. Were you pulling that live load?
Live load.
Yeah, live load. The live load truck pulled in. Got pulled off, and then he's got to go on his way to the next place. They call it a live load.
You, Mr. Knight. I'm getting ready to shut this down anyway, so it's not a deal.
Yeah, I'm not carrying this thing all the way down there. It's too heavy. I'm not carrying it all the way down there. Too heavy. Work smarter, not harder, right?
Ended up rolling.
I wouldn't suggest that. My luck, it'd hit a pothole and break and bust open and explode.
Oh, you must be talking about propane tank.
Yeah. Propane tank says on the back of this forklift. That's something I've seen before is propane boat motors.
I've carried
You
a
ever
mini
seen one of them?
propane boat motor. Yeah, one.
Wonder if that would be cheaper than a gas motor.
You can convert it over. Just put the propane hookups on it.
I'm just saying, I wonder if it's cheaper than a gas motor.
I would say so. Last longer.
I wonder, does it burn cleaner?
I have a 77 long wheelbase Ford truck had a propane tank in the back of the bed, and that the engine run off propane. And he would run like almost a month on a tank. It was a small tank. It probably wouldn't 50, 40, about a 30-gallon tank, 30 pound, about a 50-pound tank.
All right. Closes that way, opens that way. Ooh, I hear gas flowing in there.
I've never seen a diesel out before.
I've never even heard of that. Well, yeah, I have. I
I've
heard
seen
of propane outboards motors.
convert his outboard to propane.
I seen a diesel dirt bike that was made for the military one time. And it was in a display at a National Dirt Bike
He
Race.
must have got his license out of a Cracker Jack box.
They built it originally for the military, but it,
Some of them, man, they're iffy on driving semi trucks. I know this one guy named John Euler. I don't know about him driving a semi truck. I know what he looks like.
Now, Curtis 2.0 dog die. He said that Eric gets suspended for making deliveries or something. No, he's waiting on his he had to go to the eye doctor
Prescription.
on the glasses, and he'd be back out.
Hopefully. Knock on some wood. I miss my air conditioning truck. About the only thing I miss. Sitting in the air conditioning truck. Because ain't no air conditioning in the back of this box, in the back of these trailers.
Yeah, 400 pounds, but have like 800 foot panel torques. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, but I imagine there's some inboards that run off diesel. I mean, I don't know, but I guess it wouldn't be hard to put a diesel engine in one.
Ernie,
I wouldn't mind having this Toyota engine inside this forklift. I bet you it run pretty good.
Morning, Ernie.
Morning.
Ernie Brown. What are you making us for breakfast, Ernie?
Right, I done had fried hot dogs, cheese sandwich, and out here been working.
Ashley said, "Good morning, Ernie."
Do what, most roughly?
And Ashley said, "Good morning."
Oh, good morning, Ash. Out here trying to get this blade off the weed eater, get that done. I done stacked a whole bunch of 2x12s. Gotta fix my horses and restock it on them closer to the job site. I got 3 years to catch up on here. I don't even know what's under these tarps. So if somebody's wanting a good deal, message me and let me know what you're looking for. If you're close by, you never know what the price might be. Might be so cheap you won't us giving it away.
OXC
That'll work.
makes.
Better stop with that word giveaway. You know, you'll bring out all the cockroaches.
Well, I got a china cabinet here that my mom had when I was 16 years old. $50 bill to
Dang.
take it.
That's an old china cabinet.
50 bucks, dude, and it's yours.
I don't need no cabinet.
Got to clear stuff out.
I got steam clean. I think there's steam cleaners here. There's vacuum cleaners here. $10 a piece.
$10.
Got yard tools. Come look, pick it out. We'll give you a price. It'd be real cheap. I don't even know. I got old antique tools here, up to date tools. I know I've seen a chainsaw.
I need a grinder.
There might be one of them here too. Like I said, I really don't know what's here until I get started through it. I'm just telling you what I know, seen off the top of my head. Even got an organizer for bolts or sinkers, whichever one you want to use it for.
Morning, John.
It's the ones that set in the floor that used to put pipe fittings in.
And I need a grinder for when I go to make this. I'm going to make like a TP thing over top of the pontoon boat.
Well, I'm going to too for winterizing since I ain't got no money for wood. A lot, to build my lean-to. I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use some PVC pipe.
Well, we got these racks that tires go on.
Yeah.
This guy over here, Lamont, he hit the corner of one of the one that's in the back, so they had to replace it. So the bars are outside, and I'm going to go pick them up, and then I want to cut them down. That way I can use it to put over the pontoon boat and a tarp.
That might
That way I
not
don't
be
have to
too
worry
bad,
about
but
it.
watch your weight.
Yeah, they're not very heavy. They're cast aluminum.
Morning, Dave Bozon.
I can show you what they look like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I worked in a warehouse. I got to find something to go down this hole.
This right here.
Ball water said,
Yeah.
Get this video. Lydia just caught one while I'm watching. John said, I Eric out needing a grind.
Well, I can tell you, I'm not going to be hog-legged with the grinder.
Grabbed my grip one time.
Grind off half my foot.
Went up my belly, cut my belly across there. I was like, oh.
These young kids nowadays don't know how to get out of bed, I'm telling you.
Ernie, you shouldn't talk about Curtis like that.
Well, him too, if you can't get out of bed, you should stop watching that, what is that? See-through clothing on YouTube? Where they show it all?
Everybody be going searching for that now. See-through clothing.
I can't. Transparent. That's what it is. Transparent on YouTube. Somebody was telling me about that. I think it was regulators mentioned it was messing with somebody. Because they took something down off of their channel, but they let that right there play. He said it don't make sense.
John left early this morning.
John should already be on the water. You're talking about small water charters?
I hit that metal. It dulled this blade up pretty good.
Takes 40 minutes to get back in here. I just got the notification this morning. John dropped that video when I went through the trail. And I got to go up here a little bit and watch it. I see the thumbnail. I said, whoa, yeah, that looks very interesting. I might check it out. That's about like going 4-wheel drive trail down through there.
I think this might be the last time I'll sharpen this one. It looks pretty bad.
Hippish dog said, "How many you got?" Dog and I said, "Kurt,
I'll be back.
get a pop-up canopy shelter and zip tie it to the pontoon railing." They were so far. I had biggest so far with a 510. Oh, you're back in the same place, John. Well, I guess it would make sense. You probably done cut a trail through there. According to looking at that thumbnail, it looked like it was pretty weedy. Let me see here. I think it's still up here. Let me look. Oh man, Jay. Ted Talks Flatheads. I missed that one. That must have been last night.
It's hot in here. I can't take off all my clothes.
Man, now I can't find it. Where the heck is
Mhm.
Yeah, buddy. I think I got probably 8 more skids of this. Maybe more. I don't know. Take a smoke break now. No, I went and took a pee break, and
over here?
I was talking to Matt. Now I will probably after I stack this skid. Every 2 skids, I'll take a cigarette break because that's doesn't pay to work hard. Pays better to take your time, not strain yourself. And then after I get done with this truck, there ain't gonna be nothing for me to do. So why be in a hurry? You know what I mean? Plus our fire safety guys here.
Oh, there it is. Can we get in? Are there bass? Well, let's see.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Watch John's video
Oh,
so I keep up with the chat.
I don't like watching videos. I like lives more than I do videos.
John said, "I'm taking a smoke break. I don't care."
I like to interact with people, not watch a video and leave a message.
Bruiser baits.
I'm not a video person.
Oh,
Bugman, he done fell asleep on us again.
Three Forks Conservation Area. Oh, there we go. Right down the Gator Trail.
Oh man,
Visit Central Florida.
where are these MXTs?
Mm-hmm.
Hit the thumbs
Yeah.
up.
No.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, I hear Boogie Stern.
Yep.
Well, that looks like open water to me.
Mm.
Oh, now we're getting out there.
Easy now. You'll bust a testicle doing that.
Eh,
Oh,
not like I'm using them anyway, right?
fish on, fish on.
Fish on, I don't see no fish. I like these tires.
I don't know if
Nightmare tire.
he put rock on. Somebody caught a bass. Oh, she caught the bass. Oh, yeah. I know she would.
No, we know Lydia did. He's just there for the looks.
Back to fishing. Head feels better later, folks. Yeah, he don't
We know
fish. Fishing.
John just drives Lydia around. That's about all he does.
Fish on. Fish on. It's gonna come out of the water. Yeah, there it is. She needs a better cameraman.
Probably does.
Both ends. Oh, yep, that's a both end, all right.
Yeah, I've said it though. If I went down there and hung out with John, I'd probably just hang out in the garage more than I would go fishing.
Oh, look at it. Reach down there and grab that both end, man. She needs a better net man. Where'd the damn spider come from? Good Lord.
That's a different tire.
Two of them. Where'd that big spider come from?
That's different.
Oh, fish on. Yeah, she needs a better net man, too. Oh, look at her. John caught him a little dink.
It's nice to let him catch fish every once in a while, right?
Said Eric, you can interact with during the premiere, but you would know that if you watch him. Got another one.
Oh, hot for this shit.
The lady she got better camera angle. Come on, just don't put the fish back in the water. Ease the fish back down. Come on, John. Oh, fish on.
The bass. Why do we care?
She's catching monsters. She's catching dinks.
Oh, come on, man.
I know when I see the metal plate, I'm close.
Monster, he turned around and thought that ain't that bad, so you know John's listening to my fish on. Like I'm running. Oh, he's getting across the water. Oh, it fell off the hook. Chase it, John. Chase it. Get that dink in the water.
I hate these MXTs.
Oh, fish on. I seen that one hit. Bam! There goes the water in that. Boy, they just catching tanks. Just busting his chops, Rusty. Yeah, I know, Tim.
What Tim say?
Eric, you can interact during the premiere, but you know that if you say it.
I don't watch premieres.
Oh man, she's catching tanks, man. It's good fishing, but that they need to slow the reel down and enjoy the fight. They're reeling them in too fast, I think. Well, for me anyway, I enjoyed the fight. How they hooking that up? So, good size bait too. See that dog he rolling. Where's it going to hit at? I don't know where they even throw that. Oh, she got a fish on. Oh, it's in the
I hate
weed.
these MXTs. I hate them.
Oh, caught lip pads. Wrapped up in a lip pad. Yeah, I say, hey, enjoy the fight. Slow the reel down. That'd be awesome. If you reel slow, a gator will get it.
What?
It makes sense where they're at. Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
I've got them gators being there. Well, that's a nice bass.
I hope you're putting them away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. 5 leaves left. Bombs away.
Well, that's a nice one. Grab the hold of the tell, boy.
Look like they're getting smaller. Sweet dog. Don't fall there. Don't fall. If I do, I better turn the camera on, right, Rusty?
He said, we
You
got
guys hear me?
five.
Mute off. You just come in here to look at me and then leave? What a butthead. You hate them kind of people. Come in here and say, hey, what are you doing? You get this pudding over there.
Good bass fishing.
Huh, dog. That leaves you wide open.
Back over here. There, now, John, quit saying, I don't watch his videos. I do watch your videos. I like bass fishing.
You used to do a Friday night live. I ain't seen that in a while either.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Don't like us no more?
Busy season for him.
Oh, he's retired. Ain't nothing busy about John.
Yeah, he makes that money on the charters. I don't blame him.
He needs to make a video of him out chartering, having a person catch a bunch of fish and use it as an advertisement tool, like he did that song. What I would do.
Well, on his videos, he's got plenty of advertisement on there. Tons of it.
Well, he does. I think he's got a sponsor, Bruiser Weights, I think it is. Bruiser Weights.
But, yeah. Fish Nation. Look at there. Tim was in here. Remember Fish Nation. Where'd you go, Tim? You like catching them bass? Bugman. Ernie left. What's Ernie doing too? They ain't saying a
I'm
word.
right here. I had to tape my finger up at the blade sharp. Now I guess I can work on my air compressor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Sun's gonna pop up over the hill. It ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be real nice and hot here in about 30 minutes. I got a big pile of brush to burn, and it ain't rained enough to do it yet.
What wildfire, Ernie?
Huh?
Said you don't want to start a wildfire.
Oh no, I don't want to burn my deer place up.
That too.
Hey, nobody chat. Come on now. We got to chat. We've got 15 watching and nobody chat. Come
Maybe they're busy doing something.
That is
Oh,
probably true.
by the way, Eric, The Meals
What?
on Wheels food, you won't eat it, most of it. It's all nasty.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but they start out at I think $15 an hour, and then after 90 days you get $1 raise.
That's not too bad, I don't guess. Depends on how many hours a day you get to work.
Yep, that's the thing. That's the reason why I didn't leave when she offered me. She offered me $18 an hour.
I would have to put that in writing and guarantee 40 hours a week.
Yep. I don't know what you're making now, but that's $18 an hour is pretty good for just sitting on your butt and walking in the house with maybe 6 or 7 dinners and setting it in there. It's supposed to be a week's supply. I want to mute myself for a minute.
What's that bozo doing?
It ain't no good if
I
you
said,
only
what's that bozo doing?
do what? What's there?
I was talking to Lamont. I
Yeah,
was
that,
asking what that loser Matt's doing.
if you're not working but 4 hours a day, that ain't no good.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you, they see me work, they're gonna want me to work all the time. Because only time I stop is for a cigarette or a pee. I'm always trying to keep myself busy. It makes the day go by faster. Oh man, I'm sweating to death already. Oh, this thing's got touchy brakes, I'll tell you that. Hey, stupid horn goes off all the time too. You don't even have to touch a damn thing. It's annoying. It'll wake Buggy up though, I tell you that.
Hope he got him enough sleep. Hope he's rare. Hey, we smoke coffee. Look at there. Yeah, he's awake. He just switched us over, me and Ernie. Better. Somebody call that.
I should have went out in the truck and got my camera mount and put it on here. Well, you could watch me load.
Yep. Yeah, you could have done that actually.
Yep, and then people could have laughed at me and said, dang, look at him. He's finally doing some damn work. About time. That's what that Uncle Lou would say. I know that for a fact.
Wow. You mean you read my mind? You're getting good. You better find you another job.
Yeah, you would too, Uncle Ernie.
Yeah, sitting and driving a box truck ain't hard work. Even unloading a few tires. Wait till you have to unload the whole semi truck, then you got problems.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Is it a semi?
Yeah, it's the semi. Hold on, I'll turn the camera on. Right now I'm in the forklift.
Well, you get about 20 stacks of tires in there on skids.
No, they're not on skids, homie. You gotta hand unload them.
Depending on the size of the tires, on how many you get in there.
Here, I'll turn the light on. Yep.
Yeah, I went to spin that blade and caught the edge of it. Oh man, it laid my thumb open.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you got your work cut out.
Yep, I'm over halfway.
That's pretty good. About 2 hours to unload it. 2.5, something like that.
Hey Tim.
Yeah, there's
Hey Tim. Hey Tim, you want to come help?
I want to check this chainsaw out, this electric one, see if it runs.
At least I got all the MXT tires, off-terrain tires, a lot of them. I see some on the bottom down here. I hate them tires. I like to scratch my legs and crap. But this is what I'm doing all day for today. I don't know. I might stay in the warehouse. Keeps me busy. Lose some weight, maybe. Quit smoking cigarettes. Stop spending money on fast food all the time. Even though I should one of these days. Maybe Thursday, tomorrow, I'll go live over at that taco truck Buggy's always bugging me about. And get me one of those tacos and say, Buggy, this tastes delicious. Then Buggy can send me a Kentucky wave with this half finger.
Yep. I can't even give you the finger with it anymore. It's not even long enough to make it noticeable.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Well,
what.
there's a burrito truck that's farther down the road that's better that I have had when I worked at the pizza shop. It's really good.
Well, the
I'm a
motor
burrito.
turns over. I just
I
gotta
like my burritos
see what happens.
when I do tacos. Woo.
See you, John.
Morning, Eric B.
What's up, EB? Get some muscles too. The guns will be flaring by next CatCon. That way, when I see that Catfish Dave, I can say, "Hey, remember when you put me on that stupid list? I'm Fat Boy Eric. I'm not so fat now." I don't know. I might not even go to CatCon. Next year, I might just go to J-Dogs. Go fishing.
Yep.
That sounds like more fun to me anyway.
CatCon ain't the place to be unless you just want to meet some people.
Yeah, I met everybody mostly.
That's why I really don't care where I go or not. I just go to meet the people.
Try some of the new people. I mean, the newer people. But I've met mostly everybody.
Uncle Lou shows up down there, I definitely go.
Yeah, but Uncle Lou ain't showing up down there. I can guarantee you that.
Nope. Not happening.
Uncle Lou don't leave Iowa unless he's going to Canada. That's what I heard.
Yep. He seems to think that it is the cat's meow, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He says
You don't
if
really
you go
think-
there, you'll never leave, so
Yeah, but I don't think he really thinks that in the wintertime when he has to put the plow on the truck. And he has to get out there and plow the driveway for Aunt Mindy so she can get to work. Woo, they're smaller. I like smaller cars. They're a lot lighter.
No kidding.
A lot easier to die in, too.
What'd you say, Ernie?
It's a lot easier to die in, too. If they'd make them like they used to, they wouldn't be half the deaths on the roadways. How come that's not working?
Oh crap! About fit. Crap! More MXTs. Oh well. After I get done with this kit, it's cigarette break time. I don't care.
He don't care. He don't care.
Well, a lot of people are scared of the safety inspector guy. His name's Doug. I'm not scared of him because he's the one that hired me because he used to be the warehouse manager, but he went to the safety inspector because he makes more money. I don't blame him.
Well, why
But
don't
a
you
lot of
try
people,
hiring you
a
as
lot of
a
people, they wouldn't want me as safety because I see a lot of stuff in here people are doing wrong. That's like I get when I was Monday when I was riding around with Matt, one of the guys on the forklift. He wasn't honking the horn in every aisle at the end of every aisle, and I told him about it. I said, "Dude, you got to do that." Well, what do you know? I know OSHA's rules, dude. I'm not stupid. Because you could pull out of here without honking that horn and hit somebody that's walking by or something, you're at fault, not the person walking by. You're supposed to be paying attention to them, not them paying attention to you. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Driving around equipment. And then he likes to go down the aisle, going up and down, up and down. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Oh, I want to feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
See
You
how
want to feel like you're on a roller coaster? Go get a job at an amusement park. But he's 24. He's a young kid, so he don't know any better. Upsy daisy.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot.
Right, you better honk that horn.
All right, ladies. I'm about ready to end this. Got stuff to do.
You shouldn't talk about Ernie like that.
Oh, shit. But we'll, what's today, Wednesday?
Yes. Oh,
Rustic will be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, old rustic thirsty Thursdays, baby.
Yep. Everybody in the chat, thank you for hanging out. And it's been nice. Ashley, it was really good to see you, and thank you for your kind words this morning. Greatly appreciated, Ashley. And with that, I'm going to end my stream. The stream be in and about right now. See, this is what happens when you go bam. Bam.
Later.